on target and coverage. It's the Panthers and the Dolphins. All that and more coming up.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Dolphins hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Following the interception, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well and see if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A first down throw for Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Breaks a tackle. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Not the start to this ball game he had hoped for. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. The good news is this ball game is still scoreless. So let's start all over here. 1st and 10. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Steps away to his left. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Young now after the fumble recovery. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Call it no gain there on the 1st down play. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And that one finds Waddle on the comebacker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Tua to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, White. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity would... a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The play fake, now White. And he completes it to Berrios. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. White targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. Now White. He's going to drop this up. And he lost the football. Touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at those. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Off play action, here's White. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Young to throw it. Again, that's Hurst. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. The Young keeps it, moving right. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's Young. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Fights through and now a crease. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, first and 10. Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at that.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
It's second down.
final play of the half. Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the first down and more. Still going. He may go. DJ Chark, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 75 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And quickly they get to the line. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. From the gun, it's Tua. A quick slant. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Right back to Hubbard. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd down and 13. Young is set to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Panthers about ready to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. A give up the middle, Hubbard. There he goes left side. Still on his feet. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
On 2nd down, Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 2nd down, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. Room here to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 181 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. It's Young on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
For plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So Tua and the Dolphins down 31-28. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Tua now on 1st down. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a super return out inside the 25-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas from 17 yards out. And the Panthers will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. So now it's the Dolphins' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Two is thrown into the hands of Pitts here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check right.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in this